I think that's a real threat for the aviation industry. We have seen a decade of international tax coordination to fight aggressive tax planning of multinational enterprises, including aviation. But we see that multilateralism is currently being eroded. We see huge election wins, not only in the US, but also in the EU, towards the right-hand side of the political spectrum. And they do not like international coordination or harmonization, or even international organizations for that matter. So we see a highly individualized sovereign state taking sovereign steps towards unilateral tax policy. And what we're currently seeing is that many source states think, well, we can tax this part of the aviation industry, we can tax that part of it. So the risk of real double economic taxation is very high, and for the next 5 years set to increase rather than decrease. I think the real impact is that it hurts the bottom line of the aviation industry. There's no way to offset that loss of the additional taxation and increases of prices. That is, of course, a business decision to take, but I do not think that you can offset all of these additional taxes onto passengers. I think it's partly true. Many business sectors, the car industry, the aviation industry, the shipping industry, many different sectors, they've all basically made the same point. You use as a scapegoat and a cash cow for easy taxes. So I don't think that's really true, because the other sectors are also covered by many of these initiatives. But rather than playing the victim card, we should currently engage with these policymakers, because there's room for maneuver. And I truly believe that if we can make the competitiveness argument, there is space for maybe a more gradual timeline to achieve climate goals, and maybe also an opening of EU funding and domestic unilateral funding to transition into green technology.